Let's dive into the different templates that you can customize within Adobe Express. There's a lot of different ways you can get to a template. One of the ways is to go to the templates along the left-hand side. Here is more or less a bird's eye view of all of the templates that they have, whether it be a brochure, a presentation, a poster, infographic, worksheet, or whatever you're looking for. All of the templates are here. You can also filter by the subject, by the grade, style, mood, and finally type. One thing that I found to be helpful is that you can browse by the school subject. So here you can hit view all, and then you can see the different templates for language arts, social studies, science, and math. So let's go back home by clicking this rainbow A in the top left. A different way you can get to the templates is by hitting this plus button and starting, let's say, a presentation. So I can scroll down and click presentation. And it is a blank presentation right now, but I can see all of the templates. You notice that this templates is what I'm on right here within my presentation. There's a whole collection that I can look through, or I can search. I can also use this filter like before. Let's say I'm doing a lesson on geography. Here I see a lot of different options I can pick from. One thing to be aware of is that some of these are singular and some of these have multiple pages. If you see this icon in the bottom left, that means there are multiple pages within that template. This one here has 4. The one below it has 14. This one here is just a singular slide. I like this one, but because it's not more than one, I'm just going to favorite it. So you see I have this heart icon clicked. If I want to unfavorite it, I can unclick it, but I want to favorite this because I may use this later. Let's go back to home again, and let's find a different way to get there. At the very top, I can search. I can search for a geography presentation. And then here, I will have so many different options. You'll notice here's the one that I favorited, but I can search through the templates right here. There are over 8,000 templates on geography. Some of them, they don't look like a presentation, they look like an infographic or a worksheet or a graphic organizer. So I want to make sure that I get exactly what I want. So I'll go back to home one last time, and I'll go through this route and go to the presentation and browse templates. So let's go back to my geography, and I'll click this one right here. So I'm going to click it, and once I click it, all 14 of those pages are going to be applied to my presentation. If there is ever a page or slide I want to delete, I can click those 3 dots and I can delete it. I will also want to make sure that I name my presentation. In the top left is where you can name your presentation, so we'll just call it Geography Presentation. If at some point you have favorited a picture that you want to use for this, like for instance this slide, but let's say I'm not on that slide and I can't see it, I can go to where it says Your Stuff and where it says Favorites. So here is an image that I favorited before and I want to use on this presentation. So I can click this, and now that image is now going to be inserted into my presentation, and I can edit it, move it, and put it wherever I want. That is helpful to know. If you ever want to favorite anything on Adobe, you can find it using that tab.